Bonjour YouTube, dans cet émulateur qui n'affiche pas le logo PS2 correctement. MGS2 c'est parti, j'ai hâte. J'ai hâte. Je vous laisse kiffer l'intro. J'ai des frissons, putain! Ah! Option! English? French? On view. Normal, reverse, normal. Afin d'obtenir la luminosité, il faut régler la luminosité du moniteur de manière à rendre invisible l'échelle de gris située sous la ligne rouge. Bon, je vais laisser comme ça, c'est très bien. First time? Ouais, c'est pas vraiment mon first time, mais
Please select your action level.
j'ai
In
remporté le
this
jeu précédemment à
game,
maintes
Metal Gear
reprises.
Solid will be referred to as the previous game. The term cleared means having seen the ending.
Allez. Normal. On n'est pas vraiment là pour tryhard. Le type 2 quand même. On est là pour kiffer
Action
le moment.
level selected. Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty will now begin. Please enjoy.
Merci. Bouh!
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Alors juste à noter, il y a aussi une petite amélioration graphique via l'émulateur. Voilà, voilà. J'espère que ça foutra pas la merde d'ailleurs.
He's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Get to the chopper!
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS-74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the Ka-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Ah! 2 secondes. Parce que du coup, je vais faire... nice. Je vais faire la scène où je coupe ma tête directement. Plutôt que de le faire à la souris comme un con. J'espère que je vous déconcentre pas trop avec les mouvements de caméra que je fais sur leur gueule. Mais je trouve ça extrêmement drôle. Oh! Bah! Où est ma tête alors? C'est vrai, my bad, il n'y avait plus de son. Donc je disais, après 10 minutes de cinématique, on va pouvoir commencer à jouer une fois que j'ai terminé ça. Ah mais oui, je sais pourquoi. Pardon, je vais en sortir. Je cherchais les raccourcis clavier d'avant, mais c'est normal que ça n'existe plus parce que c'était Chorus et j'ai enlevé. Les scènes de Chorus. Ça ne sert plus, ça ne sert à rien. Hop, hop. Normalement on est bon. Ouais. Très bien. Bon bah allez, on est parti. On va jouer. Jouons. Est-ce que le son du jeu n'est pas trop fort? Ah, je vais le baisser un petit peu. Je dois vous laisser, je vais être en chat party. Oh. Tu me laisses au moment où c'est le plus marrant. Tu remettrais la rediff ou alors YouTube. Ah, faut que tu mates celle du 1 avant, alors. Donc, vue subjective R1. Bonne session pour cette magnifique licence. Merci. Alors que je me souvienne des touches. Ah oui, la roulade. Ah oui, bah hop, c'est Dark Souls. Hop. Donc pour s'accroupir. Carré c'est pour tirer, triangle. Triangle, ça sert à rien, ça ne sert à rien. Oh.
Freeze.
C'était pas ce que je voulais faire. Aïe. Ah bah ça commence bien.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Increase defenses on half-deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access to the ship.
J'avais pas vu que j'avais encore mon arme qui était dans ma main. On va attendre, on va attendre.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Une souris là. C'est bon, on peut se casser. Alors. Non.
Freeze.
Ouais, cette position est très drôle. Ouais.
Freeze.
Beaucoup trop drôle ce jeu. Mais non. C'est un jeu très sérieux. Ça marche pas. Il y a du sang au sol.
Freeze. Freeze.
Oh, moi qui voulais le faire danser. Ah, c'est quel bouton? C'est triangle. Ça m'aide. Je hurle, il est si con. Quoi? De quoi tu parles? Qui ça qui est con? C'est un stream, c'est un stream pour les grands ici. C'était qu'il est pas très fut-fut? Pourquoi tu dis ça? Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Il est très fut? Oh. Ah. Je veux absolument être présente pour la scène du pipi. Alors, regarde, t'as vu comment ils ont bien moulé son cucu là, à Snake? En tout cas, le jeu est propre avec l'émulateur. Hein. Ça, c'est cool. Franchement, en tout cas, moi, sur mon écran, ça rend bien. J'espère que vous en stream aussi. De ouf. Ah. C'est cool si vous pouvez voir que c'est cool aussi. Je vais essayer de la voir. Nice. Mais non, il n'y a personne.
Freeze. Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Lance. Merci. C'est fermé. Oula.
Freeze.
Non mais oh. Juste le truc qui est un peu chiant, je sais que sur PS2, grâce aux boutons analogiques, parce qu'il n'y a pas que les joysticks analogiques, il y a les boutons analogiques, ce fait que tu peux être en première personne et ranger ton arme. Et là du coup, vu qu'il n'y a pas les boutons analogiques, c'est un peu chiant à faire. Voilà. Mais là c'est de là que je viens. Je sais plus où faut aller. Peut-être là. Non, là c'est de l'autre côté alors. Oh, pardon. Eh oui. Même le son est propre. Nice. Je suis plutôt content parce qu'il était pas ultra simple à configurer cet émulateur PS2. Tu peux te retourner s'il te plaît. Oula.
Freeze.
Move! If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
D'accord. Il me semble que là-bas je peux pas passer parce qu'il y a des... Ah, il y a des trucs qui vont péter. Ah, merde. Wouh. Aïe. Oups.
He's over there!
J'y crois moyen. Non! Fais pas ça! Ah, c'est foutu, hein! Si je me planque là? Non.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck C. Secure the stairs.
J'ai pas fait Alien Isolation. Fais-le un jour, CP il est très cool. Ouais, il est dans ma bibliothèque, il attend. Mais j'aimerais faire les Dead Space avant. Et ouais, faut que je continue.
Attack team, withdraw and regroup.
Bon. On va essayer d'être plus prudent. Du coup, ils l'ont réveillé, l'autre connard qui avait pas peur de moi, là? Ah non, il dort toujours. Lol. Moi je suis impressionné de pas être mort, hein, quand même. Merde.
What's that?
Merde! Qui c'est qui m'a vu? Je sais pas.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Ah, pardon, du gameplay. Good gameplay.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Yo, Clos.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your
La
face.
pollution.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's
toi
ever
qui es naze.
dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either. I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The
D'accord.
unit was my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have
Aïe.
nothing except the unit.
Eh ouais, dans la gueule.
Nothing else matters to me.
Eh ouais, dans la gueule, là aussi.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Ah ah. OMG, je n'ai plus de ration.
Take this!
Hop, roulade.
Take this!
Oui. Zut. Ah, je suis resté sur le no-cam. Lol. Tout ça pour repartir sur le no-cam parce qu'il y a une cinématique. Oui. Un flingue.
Cypher.
Pas grave, Rayclaw. On profite.
Otacon,
On profite du
this
film
ship
tous
appears to
ensemble.
be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Pardon, ça me fait beaucoup trop rire. Alors comment je remonte déjà? Non. Ça c'est pour ramper. Carré. Non. C'est pas carré. C'est triangle. C'est triangle. Ok, let's go. Je sais plus vraiment où faut aller, mais... Parce que j'ai pas écouté leur conversation parce que j'étais trop occupé à faire le con.
Dans ton cul.
Snake, that door is probably busted. Try the other ones.
Merci pour l'info, Otakon. Juste, attends, si tu peux me redire ce qu'il faut faire.
Hey, Snake, you
C'est pas bidon. Merde. Ok, c'est tout. Hop là, roulade, c'est Dark Souls. Chercher des armes. Moi, dans ma mémoire, il faut que j'aille au sous-sol, tu vois. Pour pas spoiler, c'est pour aller chercher tu sais quoi, tu vois. Mais bon. Oh.
What's that?
Je pense que c'est le même mec de tout à l'heure. Je vais le refaire dormir au même endroit. Hop. Oula!
Who's there? Who's that? Enemy sight. Request.
C'est pas moi! Là-bas, c'est quoi déjà? Y'a rien.
Freeze.
C'est pour moi, j'étais au cinéma. Un cinéma dans le bateau. Je sais, j'y étais. Lui, il a dû se faire engueuler parce qu'il dormait.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Ouais, j'ai déjà pris ta plaque, hein. Ah oui. Tiens, dors. Il parle plein de choses sur ce bateau. Lui, il dort de base. Et il doit cuer parce qu'il y a des mouches qui lui tournent autour. Comment ça, bip bip? C'est donc pas par là. Oups, pardon. J'ai raté la tête, monsieur. Barrez-vous les moustiques là. Le mec il loot un camembert. Non, c'est un gamer. C'est toi qui est sale. Oh.
Raven?
Et non. Hahaha. C'est une petite figurine. Oups. Oh mon Dieu!
Freeze! Move!
Moi! On va te mettre à la place du mec là. Ah, je peux pas. Ah.
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
Salut Raiklo.
Don't
Bonne
shoot.
nuit. N'hésite pas, ces prochaines semaines, enfin ces prochaines semaines, les prochains jours on continue MGS2. Donc, oh merci, bonne nuit.
Freeze. Freeze.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Je trouve trop qu'ils ont des yeux de gentils en plus les mecs. Ils ont l'air innocents. Beaucoup trop drôle. Oh. Tu dis ça parce qu'on t'a jamais braqué avec une arme. Si c'est déjà arrivé. Ouais, moi aussi. No joke. Merde, il arrive. Cambodge. Moi c'était en France. Ah zut, ça a marché. Est-ce que je peux le faire tomber? La merde.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Je sais plus ce que c'était les noms. Les noms des mecs, c'était les noms des développeurs ou autre chose, je sais plus.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following control of the small room on the port side.
Bah, ils ont l'air de bien dormir quand même. Vraiment. Alors est-ce que...
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly.
Oh,
Plastic
qu'il est fort.
explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
D'accord. Attends, il est où le truc? Ah, il est là, je le vois. Il y en a plusieurs ou... Il me semble qu'il y en a plusieurs. Ah ah. Alors, le dernier, il est où? Là. Ah, là c'est bon normalement. Allez, roulade. Ah, raté. Roulade. Ah, encore raté. Roulade. Ah, ça marche.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Ah oui, je voulais regarder sur How Long to Beat, à combien ils estimaient le temps de jeu. Je me souviens pas, moi, en combien de temps j'avais fini à l'époque. Sans accent métal, je sais que tu veux tout corriger, mon cher téléphone, mais 13 heures. On verra. Marche pas. Ils ont tué l'équipage. Salaud.
Freeze.
Ah, il écoute de la musique, lui, c'est trop marrant. Il est trop à fond. Regardez-le, il vit sa meilleure vie.
Freeze.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Bernard à Reeves. Alors, entre celui-là qui écoute de la musique et l'autre qui dort, franchement, tu parles d'un commando. Merde alors. C'est pas moi. Et lui, il dormait, il dormait. C'était un mauvais rêve. Oh, pardon.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Aha! OMG! Ça sert à rien de courir. Damn it. Mais enfin! C'est sloppy, hein. Oula.
goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike.
Otakon 100% lié à INT.
The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Ray Skywalker.
The balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There's a lot of pressure from not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Pourquoi ils changent de caméra? Ils sont cons.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down. Left. Down. To move on.
Ah merde, je pensais que la porte était là.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Ah si, elle est là. Bien.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century. Projected to completion.
Good.
However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening.
Encore un qui dort. Les
There
marines,
was
elles
no
sont de côté.
technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Moi, ce qui me plaît, c'est que le colonel qui est en train de faire son discours, il voit pas un mec qui passe derrière. Oh Zéron, merci pour ton raid. Putain, j'ai pas configuré d'alerte. Merci beaucoup pour ton raid. Bienvenue à tous. Mais bien sûr, dans un jeu cultissime, refait des années après.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
Bien le bonsoir, bienvenue, bienvenue.
To the right.
Good.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, ils font des vannes comme ça.
To the left.
Damned. Fichtre. Bonsoir, bonsoir, installez-vous. Putain, ça lui fait une énorme oreille comme ça.
Pas perdu 1h15. On serait là depuis 1h15.
Snake! Snake!
Fichtre. Game over. On arrive au moment. Non mais jusqu'à présent tout allait bien. On va faire la petite photo à droite.
All right.
All right.
Ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Vous allez finir par vous aimer les uns les autres, bordel de merde.
Merci pour ton follow, SOF Killa.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy.
SOF pour Street of Fighter. Non, c'est Street Fighter, je confonds Street. Putain, je mélange Street of Rage et... je suis fatigué. Joueur de MGS, je ne peux que follow. Ah, bienvenue. Et est-ce que si je fais si lui il fait dodo, ça règle tout? Bon. Oh, putain, il dort debout le mec. D'accord. Bien, mais par contre, les lettres de la marine, c'est... Du coup, j'ai fini Crash 3. Ouais! J'ai fini en 3h15. C'est abusé. Comment est-il? Écoute, il est beaucoup plus facile. Il est beaucoup plus facile, ce qui est dommage. Mais du coup, c'est un peu dommage parce que je trouve que le level design est par contre un peu au-dessus des autres. J'ai oublié de faire la photo de face. Donc, ouais, un peu dommage. Après, le jeu est vraiment très cool quand même. Donc un 3 easy et un 4 terrible. Après, si ça se trouve, je suis devenu un PGM. Mais ouais, très cool Crash 3 quand même. Donc le premier, ça restera mon préféré. Non? Comment ça, non? On va virer ton annonce des commandes. Oui, je me suis dit ça tout à l'heure. Tiens, mec, toi qui es informaticien, c'est comme ça que ça se passe, hein? Hein? Bah oui. C'est totalement accurate. Ah oui, ce tourne à 2x, c'était bien? Sprite version 2.21. Tu connais ça? Sprite version 2.21. Je trouve la meilleure version, c'était quand même la 2.50.
So,
Après, bon,
any codec moments from you, Snake?
des beaux matchs
The
comme d'hab.
first image
Nice.
is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Next
Nice.
up is... You're a pretty good photographer.
Mais oui,
We
bien
can
sûr.
definitely use this left shot. The next image is... We have the shot from the right covered already. You didn't need to take another one.
Bah ouais, bah, je fais ce que je
Next
veux.
up is... We don't need another one from the left. The
C'est
next
marrant qu'il les ait
image
gardés.
is-
Pourtant, je suis mort entre-temps.
Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The last one is... Didn't think Gerlukovich was in...
Mais je l'ai déjà pris cette photo-là, qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth. Everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire, and the nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course
Ok Mike, bon dodo.
is this Metal Gear Ray.
Peut-être qu'il faut que je zoome comme un connard dessus.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of
zoom?
reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military industrial.
Good.
Voilà, ça devrait le faire.
Flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Bon, c'est bon là, j'ai plus besoin de faire de photos. Comme ça, après, on se tape une bonne cinématique de 20 minutes.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look.
On va
The
se mettre les
first
doigts
one
de pied
I'm
en éventail.
seeing is... It needs to be a little more clear. What we need is top-notch quality here.
Bah quoi, on voit marqué Rin. Ça veut dire qu'il y a Rin sur la photo.
Okay, last one's coming up. This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Ah, c'est bon. Ah, pardon. Sont belles les photos et blabla.
We, the Marines,
Allez, des
will
bisous, on
lead
se
the
retrouve
charge into a new world order
dans peu de temps.
with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Oui, il est vivant.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. it. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lalelulelo?
Lalelulelo!
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Là, le truc, c'est qu'ils sont 1000 avec le flingue pointé sur lui, il n'y en a aucun qui tire.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
je comprends pourquoi ils tiraient pas. En fait, ils savent pas viser. Ils voulaient pas avoir honte.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
J'ai toujours trouvé que c'était une idée vachement stylée d'avoir genre Liquid et Ocelot dans le même corps comme ça et grâce à la greffe du bras. J'ai toujours trouvé cette idée ultra stylée. Quoi, t'avais jamais vu cette séquence en J? Il est tellement stylé, ouais.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.